Doesn't that feel nice? Nice and gentle. Breathe out on the way down,
I hope
in
that
on the way up.
Clorox and not.
Out on the way down,
Okay.
in on the way up. You can go two-handed swings, you can go hand-to-hand swings, but we're gonna go for 30 more seconds. What are you looking for?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just. Yep, either hand-to-hand, or you can stay on one side. You can do two hands on the bell. Nice gentle warm-up, just slow breathing. Exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up. That's how we do kettlebell sport. You've never done a kettlebell warm-up before. 5 seconds.
We have never done a kettlebell warm-up.
I'm excited. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna go into just some deadlifts. So we're gonna do an RDL with your legs slightly bent. 10 of those, so I'm gonna count you out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, slight bend in the knees. 5, and I'm only back here by default because I was the only one already. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Turn your bell upside down, bring it to your chest. We're gonna do a squat, and we're gonna rock side to side. And stand it up, and push that bell overhead. Nice, we're gonna do that 5 times, so that's 1. Rock it side to side. Stand it up, push it overhead, that's 2. Back down. Give yourself a nice ankle stretch. Stand it up, I hear the pops, snap, crackle, pops. There's 3, 2 more. And 4, last one. And 5, flip it back around. We're gonna go around the world. So we're gonna pass that kettlebell around your body. Transferring your weight from foot to foot. We're gonna get our hips into the action. But hold on to those handles. You don't want to hit your friend if it flies out of your hand. And let's switch directions. Other direction. Get your hips into it. Transfer that weight side to side. Very nice. And time, we're going to do a clean, so just one gentle swing and up into the rack position. Do that for 15 seconds per side. Nice and light, nice and slow. Good. And switch sides. Nice and wait. We're going to exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up. Good. And time. Back up to your chest. Let's do some halos. Go around the world with your head this time. Try to give a nice wide berth to the head. Don't hit your head with your bow. Chin straight, eyes forward.
We can change directions anytime.
We are right now. Now, change directions. Whatever you want, Sarah.
No, just making sure.
Yeah.
I flash forward and envision you saying, okay, time.
Nice work, you guys. And time. What are we gonna do next? Let's get down on the floor, give ourselves a. We're gonna do some down dogs. So we need our hamstrings nice and loose, our calves nice and loose, our shoulders. Pedal those feet side to side. And roll up into upward dog. Really stretch out those abs. Look to your right, look to your left, and back into down dog. Good, pedal off those feet. One more slow transition into up dog. And then we're gonna, at your own pace, back and forth. You wanna stay right there, Watson?
Yeah.
Give yourself a few more rotations. I'm tired now. Okay, last one. Come into the neutral position. Bring that right leg forward. Woo! I know yesterday was a big booty day. Reach forward, drop your chest to the floor. Walk your hands out to the right. So roll your left shoulder underneath. Yep. Lean forward, stretch that out. Back to center. Roll your right shoulder, reach your right shoulder towards the wall.
Everything is awesome. Everything is
And back to center. Push up in. Thank you. Whatever that's called.
Searching the skies.
Thank you. It'll come to me. And back into neutral. Bring that right leg, left leg forward. Sorry. Yeah, left leg, left, right.
It's all the same.
Drop your chest to the floor. Walk your hands all the way out to the right. Drop your right shoulder. Back to center. Reach your left shoulder under. Back to center. Push up. Left leg back. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet. Whew, next, 5 rapid squats. We're gonna get moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab your bells.
Let's do it.
And let's do it. Nice and warm. So we are number 1 when we got swing snatches. So Sarah, will you show us what that looks like?
My arms feel good when I lay the floor out. It's really weird.
I think we're gonna do this in increasing intervals. So our first round is gonna be 30 seconds per side. She's doing 1 swing to her eye level and then all the way overhead into a snatch. If you're not comfortable with this snatch drop, on the way down you can drop it to your chest. Drop it to your chest and then down.
Sexy video.
So let's grab the bell of choice. We're gonna get started.
What we did?
We're just going 30 seconds per arm to begin.
Swing.
Whenever Sarah's ready, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1 swing, 1 snatch overhead. Feel free to drop it to your chest if you're not comfortable with that snatch drop, like Josiah here in the front is doing. 1 swing first, Josiah. 1 swing, swing, and then a snatch. Yeah. 1 swing and then a snatch. Nice. Just 1 swing. There you go. Perfect. Try to get that bell up to about your chest or eye height in the swing, and then punch your hand through to get to the snatch, switching sides. Nice. 1 swing, 1 snatch. Good. Remember, if we're using the kettlebell sports style breathing, you're going to be exhaling while the bell's going down behind you, and inhaling as it comes up. Nice. Keep cycling that breath, and we'll give you a nice longevity with the lift. Longevity, yes. 5 seconds. Endurance. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Put those bells out in front of you. We're down on the floor. We're doing plank taps. So you're in a plank position. You're going to reach forward, tap that bell. We're going for 30 seconds. Alternating hands. Starting in 3, 2, 1, plank position, reach forward and tap, 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 tap. Keep those hips as square to the floor as possible. Quiet body, we're just moving our arms up to that belt. 20 more seconds. Add a push-up if you want. 15 seconds. Nice job, you guys. Keep those hips quiet, belly button tucked, tail tucked under. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, that is time. Pop it back up. We're grabbing that same bell. We're doing push presses this time. Gina,
Yes.
show me my push press.
Push press or, okay, so straight.
1 dip, keep your heels on the floor, drive that bell up overhead. Nice. 1 dip of the knees. Dip down, press. That's right.
Oh, I'm trying to jerk, my bad.
Yep. We've taught her too well how to jerk in this class. All right, we're going 30 seconds aside. We're using the help of our legs for just 1 drive and keeping our heels on the floor. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. We'll switch sides. Try to keep those heels on the floor. Nice. We're going to have plenty of time to do this, so take your time in this round. We're just warming up into our lifts this round. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. And keep breathing, guys. Switching sides. And let's go. 1 dip and a drop. Nice. You'll get the most bang for your buck if you keep that elbow tucked into your hip or attached to your body on the way down. Get a nice push off your torso to get it up overhead. 15 more seconds. Nice job, you guys. Good, bear. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. That is time. Next one, we're back down on the floor for skull crushers. We're going to be on our backs with the bell up in front of us. Gina's going to give us a demo. Are you doing it from a hip bridge position or no?
Where would you like me?
You can do either. Let's do without first and then from a hip bridge. Yep, so just a straight bend towards your skull. Don't actually crush your skull. This is a tricep exercise, so try to keep your upper arm vertical to the floor, perpendicular to the floor, and then she's going to do it from a hip bridge. So you can actually alternate if you want. You can go hip bridge to straight leg. Keep your bum on the floor, keep it not. 30 seconds. This round is all 30 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You can choose to be in a hip bridge position or keep your bum on the floor, or Watson's got his feet up in the sky. In the sky. Don't crush your heads, guys. You have options for how to hold this implement too. You can hold it by the handle, or you can hold it by the body of the bell. If you have a dumbbell, this also works. Perfectly fine. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. That was a short round. Short round. Olympic cleans back up. We're going up and down. Down on the floor, up to the floor. Grab your bells. So Olympic clean, Sarah, show us what this looks like. This is basically a dead hang clean. So you're gonna go from a dead hang position up to your rack position. With a little front squat activity for the legs. So you're going straight down, torso, straight up, eyes straight forward. Pop it up to your hip. 30 seconds per set. This is Josiah's style anyway, so you're good with this. No swing, no pendulum, or just straight down, straight up. Starting in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds per set. Nice. Yep, get a front squat. Eyes forward. If you're gonna do GS style breathing, you're still gonna exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up. 15 more seconds. Nice, you can go for speed or you can go for power with a heavier weight. 3, 2, 1, we're switching sides. And let's go. Remember, this is a leg exercise. We're not really using our arms to get it up. We're just guiding the bell to that hip position pop it up with your legs and your hips. Nice. Good, Josiah. Ten more seconds. Oof. Did you pop? What happened?
My kneecap.
5 more seconds. Yep. Try to get a rhythm going with your breath and movement, and that's time. Good. What are we doing now? What's a KB leftover, Sarah? Sarah's got to demo this one. She wrote leftover, but what she meant was liftover, I believe.
Josiah was hovering over me.
Sorry. It's all your fault.
Liftover. Oh.
Yep, so we're on the floor. We're going to lift our legs over our implement and tap our heels on the floor. You can go one leg at a time. You can go both legs together. You can bicycle it over.
See,
So many options.
I thought it was going to be like all the stuff we hadn't done. Like a swing mixed with like snatch again and then like a jerk.
It's not, we're wasting time though. Let's get it started. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Yeah, that's it. Hardcore.
Hurt yourself there, buddy.
Yeah, Josiah got a really heavy bell for this one.
Roasted. I love it, buddy. You can do today. Go get
10 more seconds. Keep it moving. Tap those heels and go. Tap and go. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Guess what? We're back to the top. Swing snatch. 40 seconds per set.
That was the closest one.
Hold on, green bell. Watch out, folks. Swing snatch. 40 seconds aside starting. In 3, 2, 1. Yep, 1 swing, 1 snatch. We're going. You already went. 1 swing, 1 snatch. You can drop it straight back down into that snatch, or you can wrap it first on the way down. It's still a leg exercise, folks. Use that lower body to launch the weight up overhead. Good. Nice job, folks. Halfway on this side. Nope, 15 more seconds on this side. Sorry. Try to feel that weight, that bell get weightless right in front of you. So you're going to use your lower body almost like a deadlift, push off the floor to get it up. And we're switching sides. Let's go. Because you're pushing. Push off the floor with those legs. Nice. It should fly up overhead if you're doing it right. It's not flying, just that? They started laughing.
I was thinking about something.
Okay.
All right. Halfway.
All right.
Okay, now. All right. 10 years old. 10 years old. 10 more seconds.
10 years old.
We're all 10 in here. 3 seconds. And time back down on the floor. Guess what? We're doing this for 40 seconds. Also, plank taps. Plank taps.
Ankle. Feels better.
Yeah. It also keeps the hand a little better.
Yeah, and it
position.
doesn't, like you said, the bell was kind of going like up and down.
You're
Judy
getting
chop.
it.
Judy chop.
You're getting it. It's a Judy chop.
It's a Judy chop swing.
We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Plank taps. Keep those hips quiet. Tail tucked. Belly button tucked into your ribs. Josiah's adding a push-up. Feel free to do that at home. Keep breathing. You guys are halfway. A wider stance with your feet gives you a little more support. Feel free to widen that stance if it's hard. Almost there, guys. 8 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Good job. Nice work. Pop it back up for push presses. Push presses 40 seconds per side. Remember, it's 1 dip and a drive overhead. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep those heels on the floor.
Dip, dodge, dip, dive, duck. Dodge.
1 dip. 1 drive. Nice work. Keep your heels down, folks.
So hard. hard.
Go slower, go deeper in the first dip. There you go. 5 more seconds on this side. And switching. Sarah knew exactly when that 40 seconds happened. Let's go. Sarah's got an internal clock after 12 years of kettlebell sport lifting. Nice, Josiah. Good. When the bell is heavier, you can also cushion the drop with your knees, use them as little shock absorbers on the way down. That is always a good plan. With heavier bells, we got 10 more seconds. Wadi, you're not in the camera at all. You're like hiding behind Josiah. 5 more seconds. There you go. 3,
Okay, Josiah,
2, 1. That's time. Nice. That was perfect. Skull crushers back on the floor. Yeah, he's totally hiding on purpose.
Jack.
Don't crush your skulls. Not for real. You can do this from a hip bridge position. Get your bums on the floor. You can flirt, kick like Watson. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds. Skull crushers. Keep that upper arm perpendicular to the floor. Elbows pointing straight up to the sky. Guys, there's so much chatter. It's like a cafeteria. What is going on? 20 more seconds. Elbows up to the sky. Try not to let those upper arms. They're lower right now. So upper and lower. Keep them perpendicular to the floor. You got 5 more seconds. And time. Don't crush your skull. Back up. Here we go back to the Olympic cleans.
We're still down.
Up, up, up.
Oh,
Get up.
I forgot where we're down.
Cleans. Olympic cleans. 40 seconds aside, we're going. You can pick up the pace if you have a really light weight, or you can go a little heavier and keep that pace for starting in 3, 2, 1.
Me? Oh, I'm getting peer pressure. I like getting peer pressure.
Nice. You don't have to tap the floor with the bell, but you can get it tapped. We're pretty close.
They get so violent.
20 seconds. Nice. Perfect front squats, you guys. Well done. 15 more seconds on this side. We can kind of see you now, Watson. Just a little. There you go. 5 more seconds. 3, 2. Last one, Jude. Okay. Let's switch sides. 40 seconds. Nice. Relax that shoulder. Use those legs to pop that weight up. Full extension with your hips to get it to the top position. And keep breathing. Match your breath to the motion. 20 more seconds. 15 now. Good job, you guys. 5 more. And that's time. Good. KB, leftovers.
Leftovers.
Follow
Grab the green one,
leftovers.
Jess. Do it. Grab that green one.
Yeah, the green. Down on the floor.
You.
Tapping our feet over the bell for 40 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Folks at home, just so you know, every one of these movements can be done with a dumbbell as well. You don't need a kettlebell. We're easier Thursday because we like them, and Saturdays are kettlebell days. You can even do a lot of this stuff with like a water bottle, a milk jug.
Milk jug.
Captain Morgan,
Big old handle of Tito's.
smeared off.
Big ball.
5 more seconds. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Gallon jug.
3, 2, 1. That's time. Guess what? What time is it, guys?
30. Time to move on to the finisher.
it's not. We got one more round. I won't make you do a whole minute per side. I'll just go 50. 50 seconds a set. 14.
Yeah, we need to try. Woo! We do work.
Okay, we're giving them a little bit of a break. We're getting ready, working ourselves into this last round. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Starting in 3,
Don't think it.
2. First exercise is a swing snatch. 1. Let's go 50 seconds per side. 5-0. 1 swing, 1 snatch.
Your feet.
You need a bigger push off the floor, the heavier the weight.
Let your feet
A
go.
deeper back swing also perhaps, the heavier the weight. There you go, Gina.
Ooh, that was easy.
You can allow your upper body to even hinge more in the back swing. Yeah. Yep. 12 more seconds on this side. There you go, Pete. 5 more seconds. And that's time switching sides. Last time you're doing this, 1 swing, 1 snatch. Relax that shoulder in the back swing. Let it actually, yeah.
Lots of legs.
Yeah. Yes, lots of legs, mostly legs.
It's just like, catch it. Okay. Put your heart rate down.
You gotta breathe with movement. Nice. 20 more seconds, guys. Good job. Feel that belly, follow the movement. Eight more seconds. Almost there. 5 more. And time. Good. Well done, you guys. Plank taps. Back down.
Watch it.
Starting. Oh, you got your light belt this time? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Don't knock it over, Josiah. It's those powerful violet taps.
So strong.
Be nice. Be nice. That bell is older than you.
No cap. It's rusty. What does that mean?
It just means that I've been lifting kettlebells for a really long time. It's not all shiny and new. 20 more seconds. Don't hate. Tuck those tails. 10 more seconds. Keep it up, keep it up. 5 seconds. And time. Good job. Last time you're having to do that. Push presses, pop it up. You're really gonna need that 1 dip and 1 deep. First dip and a drive. Deep. Come on, Gina, you guys are so dirty.
Deep.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. 50 seconds per side. Keep those heels on the floor. Give yourself a push. Nice. And always breathing with the movement. Yep, the closer you have the handle to your center line, the easier it will be. So try to get the handle in line with your sternum and push straight up. 20 more seconds. Always keeping connection with the arm. You got it, Josiah. Come on. Maintain connection with your body for as long as possible, on the way down and on the way up. 3 more seconds. Switching sides. Well done. Starting again in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 50 seconds. 5-0. Hi, folks. Thanks for joining. We're just working out. Shoot. Working out with kettlebells. You got this, Gina. Keep it up. Nice.
Just want those heels to come off. It's weird.
They can come up a little bit. And more importantly, get the belly in.
See if I get them.
2 more reps in, come on. 1. 1 more, Tina, come on. 2, good. Time.
Oh.
Woo! On the floor, skull crushers. Skull crushers.
Skull crusher.
The skull crusher.
Skull crusher. Butt scratcher.
5-0, 50 seconds this round. From a hip bridge position or flat on the floor, or you can alternate. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Elbows up, straight up to the sky. Always pointing up. And lift it up overhead, nice. Slow, controlled movements. Many different ways to hold the count up. Try to keep that upper arm perpendicular to the floor. Now Watson's got his feet up in the air the whole time. Added core work. Gina and Josiah up front here in the hip bridge. Added glute work. 10 more seconds. Sarah's keeping it classy with the classic hip bridge. And just holding that bell overhead. 3, 2, 1. You guys are done with that. Last time. Back up. Olympic cleans. Olympic cleans. This one's. This is a slog, you guys. 50 seconds per side of these. You have to breathe. You have to breathe. Starting. What's wrong with your finger? You're giving me your middle finger or something.
His finkies are hurting.
His finkies? Oh. All right, folks. Olympic cleans. 50 seconds aside. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You gotta breathe the movement. Keep that breath going. It's like running. Keep pace with yourself.
I got this.
Big push off the floor with your legs. You're just guiding the bell with your arm. Nice work. Straight down, front squat, pop it up. Good. Chest up, eyes forward. Nice long hip extension. Good. 15 more seconds on this side. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Good. And switching sides. Let's go. 50 seconds. Nice. Let the bell control your movements. The bell wants to follow you, go with it. 30 more seconds. Good job, guys. Get your full exhale out at the bottom of the bell movement, so exhale while it drops. Good. I know, it feels weird. So opposite of what you're used to. 5 more seconds. Time you cycle your breath. 3, 2, 1. That is time. Good job. That was the last time you're doing that today. Now we're doing our KV liftovers, kettlebell liftovers. So we're tapping our feet on either side of the bell for 50 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Just count.
That does not count.
Tap on either side.
You can do one leg at a time if you wanted to.
Just be
That's
nice.
what Sarah's doing. Watson's giving it a flutter kick side to side. What we do here is just not hard enough for him. So always got to make it harder. I don't know. It's hard for some people. Pass the time. Keep it going, Gina. 25 seconds. Like you can do a little tuck, a little knee tuck in between, over tuck, over tuck. Very nice. So many options, so many room for activities. 10 more seconds. Nice work, you guys. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Guys, you're done. We're we're done with these 3 rounds, we're gonna move on to our finisher. So you might want a heavier kettlebell for this because we're doing a deadlift to a half burpee, and we can pyramid up. You can do 1 deadlift, 1 half burpee, 2 deadlifts, 2 half burpees. All the half burpee means is that you're not adding a push-up, but feel free to add a push-up. So Gina, you look nice and ready. Can you show us what this looks like? 1 deadlift, drop down, basically a thruster, floor thruster. 1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2, and then 2. Sounds good. So we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. See how far you can get up in your pyramid. If you're gonna pyramid, you don't have to, but it's a suggestion. Heavier kettlebell for these deadlifts. Josiah, I'm gonna give you time to pick your bell. That's a nice 32. It's kind of an orangey red, but it's a red nonetheless. 32 kilograms. They do match your shoes. You guys are so stylish.
Yeah.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, just 30 seconds. Let's go. 1 deadlift, 1 half burpee. If you're pyramiding up, we're gonna do 2 and 2. Then 3 and 3. 15 seconds, halfway. Notice Sarah in the back is going 1 arm. Her bell's not quite as heavy, so she's gonna challenge herself with the 1 arm. 5 more seconds. And time, good job. Next one, we're doing 5 two-handed swings and 5 quarter squats. Sarah, can you show us what we're doing? So we're gonna do 2 hands on the bell, 5 of those, and then we're gonna do quarter squats, which just means you're not standing all the way up, or pulsing, basically. Oh, yep. You can use the bell for that, or you can go bell less. We're gonna do this one for 40 seconds, because 30 is a little short, can't get too far. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. 5 swings. About chest height with those. And 5 quarter squats, just a pulse. Yep, just like that. Very nice. Pop it back up. Halfway, 20 more seconds. Good job, Sarah. Yes, Wadi, come on. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. That is time. We're doing 3 rounds of this total. We're going back to the deadlifts and half burpees. You can either start where you left off, or you can just start over. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you're pyramiding, you can start back up where you left off. Or you can start back up at the top. Nice. Or you can start where you were and then work your way back down to 1. How about that? Good job, you guys. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Back to those swings and quarter squats. 40 seconds. We're going to transition really quickly now for the rest of these finishers. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 40. 5 swings. 5 quarter squats. Squats can be weighted or unweighted, your choice. Very nice. Get those swings, try to get them up to about chest level. You're halfway. Good job. These quarter squats are actually really good exercise for kettlebell lifting specifically because we use this quarter squat position a lot. It's our first dip to the drive for jerks especially. And time. All right, right back up. Deadlifts, half burpees. What?
Last round?
Last round. Round 3. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. What happened to you?
My finger. I don't know.
Thing you'd be like,
No, ew.
Oh my god.
Come on.
You really 15 more seconds. Nice. If you're pyramiding, try to remember where you were. You can either work your way back up into more reps or work your way back down to one. And time. You're done with that exercise. We're going for 5 two-handed swings and 5 quarter squats. Get that swing up to chest height. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 45 seconds this time. Squats can be weighted or unweighted. First rows choosing weights, back rows choosing no weights. Perfectly fine. Get those bells up to chest height. Nice. That quarter squat position again is that strong first stiff position for jerks and for push presses. 15 more seconds. Nice. Come on, one more round, 5 more seconds. Let's go. I'm gonna make you guys finish. All right, Sarah is almost done. And you're done. Well done, guys. Excellent work. That's our workout for today. Please take some time to stretch, roll yourselves out, drink some water, and come back next time. Saturdays are always strong kettlebell days here, but you can do all these same exercises with dumbbells, with any implement that you have at home. Please feel free to always tune in. We're going to post this on Instagram TV for your viewing pleasure later.